Maybe we'll have a birthday stream. All right, hello folks. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Live Ocean is here. Yeah, it's obvious even in the camera. You can see my mic more now. All right.
Huh? I didn't hear you.
What?
No,
I
no,
barely hear you.
Ladies man 217 2 underscore 17.
Maybe.
I think Jeffrey Epstein is still alive.
James thinks Jeffrey Epstein is still alive. Or as TTS says, Epstein. TTS for you.
I've heard the rumor.
Ladies
and
man
why,
217 2
who
underscore
knows?
17.
If you have millions
LOL.
of dollars, the sky's the limit.
Maybe he'll get his wish and have his head and penis implanted onto a cyborg because he wanted his head and dick frozen. I don't know that ever happened. It ever got frozen. Oops. I didn't kill her. Can't shoot through that windshield. Oh, there we go. Finally. After 6 tries. Okay. I know we stumbled upon something, or this is what we're trying to do. All right.
Ladies man 217 2 underscore 17. How was work?
Work was good. It was a in-town route. Still a full route, but I still get it done quicker. Man. I was clocked out by 6:30. I got time to fuck around with my setup a little bit.
Access key detected.
And I'm going to move the mic again probably a little bit. I might have it to where it's above me instead of right in front of me.
Manual override.
Maybe. It'll be like, how high? Oh, yeah. Mic could be right there and you couldn't see it.
Resumed.
You got to angle the camera up anyway.
Hostile control point nearby.
At least you can see the top of my head, I think. You see bad guys? I'm just walking around. Keep seeing green guys. Here we go. Fine, I'm not going next. You can shoot at him.
Manual override required.
They're not pushing us. Like, where are they going?
Ladies man 217 2 underscore 17.
They're not part of the...
I'm getting fucking bluey ads on my Nintendo Switch now LOL.
It thinks you're younger. I guess. Unless it's like the new My Little Pony and even adults like it. Are we in the right area? It's a secure area. I don't see...
Ladies man 217 2 underscore 17.
I see a ping over
I
here.
miss the porn ads I used to get.
So you liked them? Ever saw porn ads? I've just seen a few people posting shit on X and look at their profile and it being porn stars. But that's it. No ads.
What a wonderful goddamn day to be alive. Can't believe we did it.
I'm glad I followed the arrow. All right. Juan's busy talking. Somebody else.
Ladies man 217 2 underscore 17. How about you Juan? How was work?
I'm sure he'll say whenever he has a chance. All I know, he hasn't started Burger King yet, and the cafe closes early.
Dude, my days are good. I can't really complain. Like, Oh no, sorry. We're fucking just chilling. Oh no, dude. Sometimes I'm
Ladies
just
man
fucking evil, I guess.
217 2_17. Also, what did that Spanish
What?
video say?
Evil, selfish. What do you mean?
So I've been listening to the Book of Enoch, right?
Oh yeah. The Watchers.
Yeah. And because I heard Joe Rogan say some shit about it. They made a clip of
Oh,
Joe
yeah.
Rogan saying some shit
He was
about it.
interviewing Anna Luna, Paulina,
Yeah.
Anna, whatever her name is. Luna. Miss Luna. Representative Luna.
And I think he talked to fucking Andrew Schultz about it too, or some shit.
Yeah, I think he brought it up.
Ladies man 217
And so like I've
2_17.
already had it in my playlist in my library,
What
you
the
know,
fuck
and
is
so
the
I was
Book of
just
Enoch?
needing to listen to it. And
The
so
Book of
I
Enoch.
was like,
It is one of the books of the Bible that didn't make it into the Bible. It was considered acro something.
Reinforcements incoming.
and so
Acro
what does that mean,
Receiving
something. I don't
additional
know.
hostile contacts.
what does that mean, Randy?
Like it basically means it used to be considered part of the Bible, but not anymore. Not after Constantine and his group got together and came up with the original version, and then there was other version that came out after that. Don't know the actual definition of that word. I can't even say it right. I know I've read it quite a few times. I've heard it spoken, but I've never said it out loud before. Oh shit.
Cover me.
Oh shit, another one. Had to reload.
Ladies
Alright.
man
Oh, shit.
217 2_17. A lot of biblical verses are coming true.
There's also the book of Adam and Eve that's not included. And looking so good until now.
Nice. And so, okay, so I've gone through the Bible, right? I've already read the Bible, not like physically, but I listened to it on my Audible, and I've gone through it twice or so, right?
Okay.
And so, I've also gone through I've also gone through lectures where people break down what a class. There's classes on Audible that you can. There's lectures with professors. And so I've listened to like 3, 4, maybe even 5 lectures on the Old Testament and the New Testament, and so like I'm not saying I know quote by quote, and I'm far from that, but like I kind of understand the whole picture. And so I was listening to the
Get the
Book
gist
of
of it.
Enoch. Yeah, I get the gist of it, basics. I still need a lot more studying to maybe remember the whole thing forever. Whatever.
Control point nearby.
And so like, but I've been listening to this Book of Enoch, and the way they talk about this Enoch character, like him saying that he walked with God, and that like God showed him, and all these things, like it just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the Old Testament and the New Testament.
It's probably why
Because like,
they didn't include it, because
well,
it doesn't.
because it
doesn't,
says things. It says things like the Watchers, and they're describing the specific group of people that breeded with the humans, and then the humans became, then the offspring of those become Nephilims, and they became the demons, and so that means that everything born after the Watchers is a demon,
Yeah.
I believe. And then they also, like, I guess they had giants, but still, like, some of those, the outcome of the Watchers and the humans were these giants, but not just. I don't think it is. I don't know. Anyway,
Depends
Ladies
on
man
how you
217 2_17.
interpreted, which is why I'm
So
glad
essentially
I've read
everyone is a demon.
the books that were written by Zacharias Sitchin, which shed some light on like myths and how they could be based on truth, not just be made up. maybe he got
Like,
some
I
of
really
his
like-
stuff wrong, but maybe I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves. Well, only time will tell.
Here's
I guess,
something.
for now.
I really like Peterson's interpretation of the Bible. It makes a whole bunch of sense. Even like, especially if you look at it, like we think of the words, like we think of words today as what they are today, and not
Yeah.
in evolution style.
Isaac can get you
So
into
the
vault,
Earth
which is where
was
the declaration will
what
be held.
we knew the
But
Earth
first, you're gonna have to
was.
get past a whole lot of
We
true
didn't
sons.
know it was 7 billion people and a globe at the time of the Bible. We thought it was a level plane with edges, where you could come off.
You may
And
want. I mean, you can think that, but you can also think that people in the ancient past, even before the Bible, knew the Earth was round.
But there was no way to communicate from one side of the earth to the other because electricity wasn't invented as we know it to run a city and to have a big grid. It wasn't done until modern age.
As we know it, but there's
Yeah,
still
and
a
so maybe they
chance
could
that
have
they had
batteries.
access to a technology that may not have used fossil
problem is
fuels
we
and
haven't
shit like
found
that, but
any
but
evidence.
they
Ladies
probably had power of
217
some kind.
17.
Yeah, the problem is
This
we
is
haven't
starting
found
to
any,
sound
any
like a
evidence. We
podcast
have
with a
found
video
evidence,
game in the
however,
background to keep
of
people
like
entertained
small
and
urns
engaged.
that carry
LOL.
salt
That's
and
kinda the point.
water or some shit.
Was that? It says about water. What?
Yeah. Okay. So we do have evidence of people using like makeshift clay pots, I guess, as batteries, right?
The Baghdad
stores
batteries.
of energy.
Yeah.
See, there is evidence of that, but there isn't evidence of cables or copper wire or a fucking a long lasting battery.
Actually, if you ask Eric von Daniken and Sitchin, unfortunately Sitchin's dead. Anyway, they would say otherwise. There's some structures, some details that make it look like there
Oh.
were probably cables running through some areas, especially in
Like I don't disagree
South
that
American temples.
maybe we learned how to use like a large
But- but
area. That
They
could
probably
have
didn't
that.
need cables for most things. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
the
like-
power that they had was wireless, so you didn't need cables.
But they didn't invent cell phones. They didn't invent
didn't.
technology. Maybe
No,
they had
they
like,
didn't have
batteries.
exactly the same kind of technology we have, but they can still be considered advanced in whatever form of
But
technology
there's
they
only
were
so
using.
much you can do with a light bulb. Like even the most basic light bulb at the time was probably big, and it probably was only held in like a cathedral or some shit.
Well, they did,
Or in, like, the government
the
building.
hieroglyphs that show something that looks like a light bulb. They look pretty big, but then again,
Yeah.
they're just an artistic rendition of
wasn't
these lights
something
that
that was
they
in-
may have used inside the Egyptian temples because
Yeah.
obviously they had to have
No
some
way to
kind
get
of light.
light.
There's no other signs of like torches being used. There's no carbon on the ceiling. Somehow they had
Yeah,
light
interesting.
down there, and mirrors haven't worked. Maybe people have tried. So they,
No,
they
I
did
don't
something.
disagree.
But I
What
doubt
about,
these light bulbs were too big. I mean, those passages are kind of small. But
What about just a lantern with a candle in it? That would have released that much stuff to.
Secure the area and then get into the vault.
I'll have to look
All right. What's free?
at that again and see if there's. But the thing about the candles, they would still have released carbon. As far as I know, there's no
Yeah.
carbon on the ceiling. Period. That's probably
Yeah,
answers
that's what
that
I'd be
question.
curious as well.
Oh, really.
I don't know. It's just like the pyramids probably weren't something that like everybody would just like, hey, let's go to the pyramids today and walk in and chill and hang out. Like it was only probably specific people that would get to go into the pyramids.
I don't think it was a place to hang out.
Yeah,
Pretty sure
See,
it
what
was a
we
power
think-
plant of some kind.
I keep thinking that like we think that like that the world was what we know it now, but it wasn't. It was like a completely different place. Maybe they had like old time computers, right? Like
Ladies
in the
man
like
217
Bullets must
1800s.
be making
underscore
shock.
17.
and it
The
was
pyramids was
gigantic
built
or some
by
shit,
humans,
right?
and there
It
is
was the
proof.
size of a fucking house. And it could only add 1 + 1 or some shit.
It could have been built by humans. Doesn't mean they're the ones who designed it.
And so, okay, so what makes me think about these watchers is why couldn't there be a class of humans, a class of not evolved people, but there had to be where it started. The first person that knew how to do whatever, like law was invented by somebody who invented law, and then it was basic. It was only like, do unto others as you have them do unto you. And so then whenever you went in front of a court, then religion was the way that you judge something. Sorry.
The declaration should be in the last storage area on the left.
Records only go so far back. We do have some from like Babylonian times. But or that, I don't know. It's a good chance there's a lost civilization, a offshoot, something where it's like maybe there was a advanced group.
I have two sons headed to the
Who knows
archive
how
building.
long ago? Maybe at least 13,
And who knows how long
12,000
they
years
were
ago, or before
And
that.
what this book says is that you're supposed to stay inside of the way we do it.
Ladies,
And
man,
it even says that,
217,
like, angels really aren't
2_17.
supposed to have wives and
There was
families. They
electricity
were just
before
supposed to do
Tesla.
what God's
Oh, yeah.
bidding.
That's basically what Juan
And
was
so-
saying earlier. With the Baghdad batteries.
Yeah. Oh shit.
People debate like what they used it for. It could have been for electrolysis, gold plating, shit. But it's still a use for electricity. It's pretty cool. Is that a turret? He's just shooting like motherfucker. There's someone running up behind me. Oh shit. Oh, I want to duck. Come on. Alright, I got my sniper back out. Fuck your head up, please. There you go. There you go.
Good work in there. We put the declaration on display in the White House and get the
Beautiful.
word out that it's been secured. And this is going to send a message. It's going to give people hope.
Like clockwork. Or something. Think of something else. Oh yeah.
And it like in the Dead Sea Scrolls, they found like things about how to use makeup for war, and how to women use their charm to manipulate men. It was just the whole thing of like how to live. And so the humans at the time, like the whatever population that wasn't elite, they didn't have this information. They didn't know how to stop barking and how to like stop whatever it is that the fuck they were doing. Their little groups. They didn't understand law. They didn't even know an eye for an eye. What was life even like before we knew that? Like, it's wild.
Why it's gonna be hard to know. I mean, maybe there's some
We can't even probably even
more
imagine.
ancient records we can find in the future, but that's only going to go so far back if we're lucky. I like to see things from like 10,000 years ago or more, but I bet there's been some sort of civilization for longer than that. There's going to be no record of it, I'm sure, unless the aliens kept track of it. I don't know. Oh, it's a grenade launcher, motherfucker. Oh, good. You go. Turrets.
Ladies, man, 217 2_17. They are probably hiding inside our ocean.
In the ocean, in the mountains. A few places they can hide. Maybe inside the moon.
Ladies man 217 2_17. The moon.
There's a theory, there's a reason why the astronauts looked kind of depressed when they got back. Like they had gotten bad news or something. Maybe they saw the alien base like, oh shit, you know, it's already, you know, taken over. I mean, unless the aliens let
Ladies man
humans keep doing shit on the
217
moon,
2_17.
it's really theirs.
The moon landing was fake.
Very possible. I've heard some good information about that. Biggest question is, how did they survive going through the radiation belt? Well, I haven't gone back again. Now, there's more talk about going back soon, but we'll see. Maybe it's kind of like flat earthers. You know, it's not until, well, even then, a flat earther can get in a plane, go high enough, and probably see the curvature of the Earth, and you still wouldn't believe it. You probably take one to outer space, and they'll still say, "Ah, that's a trick." But I don't know. Maybe we'll see. It'd be nice to have a base on the moon. Eventually go to Mars. It's been my dream. See that happen. It'd be nice to participate somehow. Maybe someday they'll be looking for people. They don't care. We just need bodies
Dude.
who are smart enough.
I've
Maybe
got-
don't have
we've got an
children.
Employee who's like 50, right?
Ladies man
Probably about 50?
217 2_17.
We got that employee
They're
is probably
just
about
doing
50.
that shit to hide what's really
Yeah.
happening.
Ourselves against anyone.
We got an employee that's about 50, dude, and he's got like cancer. And he's got tumors like all over.
Oh
So
yeah.
sad.
Damn.
And like they just told him that he's got like stage 4 or some shit, and he's probably not gonna like. He's probably just not gonna make it. You know, he's got a couple years maybe.
Target to pass up.
Usually what they
Get in
say,
there
like
and do
6
some
months. In this case, they said a couple years. It's not as bad.
We're gonna try to run
Still
off,
sucks.
dude.
Maybe there's something you can do to lengthen it.
So I just read my book, Change Your Brain, Change Your Pain. I don't know, dude. I'm really torn. I'm really torn.
You need to read Reframe Your Brain by Scott Adams. Oh shit. Ah, I got no cover. Fucking turret. Don't stop shooting at me.
Agent down.
So fucking hard sometimes to get cover. It's like it wants to do other shit. I'm not hitting B, I'm hitting A. Well, let me jump around. Oh, guys are coming. Alright, get up against the wall. Fuck.
You the guys on the right, I got the left.
Need some armor on now. Though, I can get my drone out. Oh, the drone is out. Hanging around near me. Like, get used to using my sniper drone. I'm forgetting I have it. Or turret. Sniper turret.
And so yeah, dude, it's pretty sad. I don't know. I asked him today if it hurts, and he's like, "Yeah, it hurts everywhere." I'm like, "Damn, bro, that's fucking deep."
Right,
I'm like,
still
does it hurt all the
working or
time?
whatever.
He's like, "Yeah, it hurts all the time." I asked him if it hurt. And yeah, but he was hurting. Like, where does it hurt? And he's like, "Around my neck, right here."
I mean, I wonder how long
Like, that shit
they took
sucks,
to
bro.
have it figured out. Maybe he just dealt with tumors, waited till the last second. Oh yeah, by the way, it's
What?
stage 4 because you waited so many months or years,
What-
however long it took.
When do you use a pain in my neck as a metaphor?
when something's bothering you, annoying you, man, he's a real pain in my neck.
Yeah. Like somebody's bothering you,
dick to
maybe.
you.
Like somebody's, yeah. Interesting.
Pain in the ass, pain in the neck.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I feel like a pain in the neck is less than a pain in the ass, right? Like, I
Probably.
don't know.
Maybe someone just wants to say a swear word.
Maybe you're just being, you're being polite, and it's like, oh, a pain in my neck, instead of saying a pain in my ass, maybe.
Yeah. Or there's different levels, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
Like you're saying, pain in the ass is worse than a pain in the neck. But I don't think everybody thinks about that. Depends on how they're feeling. They're pissed off, or just chill.
Yeah. Or a pain in my side too, you know? That one's a
On
big
your
one.
side, yeah. Or a thorn in my side.
Yeah. Interesting. I would just be curious on what kinds of things I would have to change in my life to maybe stop feeling that pain in my neck, you know?
You have a pain
And
in
I
your
guess
neck?
it's hard to. No, for him.
Oh.
He's
well,
got pains in his neck. So what?
He needs
moments in your
something-
life make you feel?
I don't know, really good. Something, I don't know, fentanyl or something. I don't know.
But he needs some ivermectin.
Well, to cure it, who knows? Maybe ivermectin could work. Could be Benefin could work. Maybe just cutting out sugar. I mean, completely cutting
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, who knows how
Sugar.
much sugar he consumes? Do you know about the placebo effect, right?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what the nocebo is?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the nocebo?
Well, they're not giving anything. With the placebo, you're giving them, you know, a sugar pill or something. In this case, you're not giving them anything. In fact, you're just giving them the idea, perhaps.
Okay, so placebo is where you give them the sugar pill, right? They believe that
Oh,
if
fuck.
they take this sugar
Where the
pill,
fuck you
a
come
doctor tells them that this is aspirin and it takes away the pain. The
Yeah.
nocebo is when a person is like, no matter what happens, bad is going to happen.
Ladies
Or
man
whenever
217
they're like,
2 underscore
I'm
17.
doomed.
If you were prime
And then
minister or
things happen
president,
that
what
are
would you
negative.
do? What would you
I've
change?
used in
and what would
positive
you
terms
keep?
too sometimes.
I won't
It's
ask
a form
Juan
of
because I already
hypnosis.
know he'll make tamales and all Mexican food free for Mexicans.
In fact, you can do surgery on a person without any anesthetic, but through hypnosis, they will feel no pain. Damn it, you need to get where I can shoot him.
Mexican food is free for everybody, bro. That's heart food, bro. all the food banks would have fucking tacos. You're so right.
I need to know what that video says that James shared. Like what it says in that box or whatever. Something
Yeah, I
about
know what
bathroom.
that
'Cause I know that word, but other than that, I don't know the rest of that word. Or the Spanish on there.
I didn't see it then. I'm gonna have to check it out. I don't know if I'd want to be president. I'd like to run a company or two. That's about it.
I think whoever
And
wants
maybe,
to
like,
be
own some
president
properties.
shouldn't be president. Anybody who
Yeah,
wants
I
the
think
job shouldn't get the job.
It's tough. There's just a lot.
There should be
going
somebody who
on.
doesn't want the job, but the people either make them do it or whatever.
Yeah,
or
like
maybe-
you
maybe
it's your
rises-
duty. Like there's
Ladies
nobody
man
else that's gonna
217
lead
2
to the
underscore
par, you know?
17.
I think that's
Free
kind of
Mexican food for Mexicans.
No, for everybody. It's heart food, bro. If a lot of these little kids, these little white kids, these little black kids went to, got some fucking free tacos from the taco stand down there, like, dude, everybody would be bigger, stronger, faster, smarter.
And that only
China
works
would
if
have
you're in an
shit on
area
us.
where there's a lot of other white people or black people. If you're in an area where there's a lot of Mexicans,
fuck are we
a lot of Mexicans will be getting free food and they're not going to make any money.
Like this one.
But up north, oh yeah. work.
Dude, I don't know why they don't count Puerto Rico as a 51st state.
But they don't want to be a state, but they really should want to. Like it's a silly situation. I mean, there's pros and cons to being a commonwealth, a territory.
Like what?
No
Their
taxes.
kids are born fucking
The pro,
American.
the pro is no taxes, and they get to vote, but they don't get to have an elected official that can vote. Now they do have an elected official who sits in on the House and whatnot, but he doesn't have an actual vote to cast.
Like in Congress?
Yeah, same thing with DC.
Oh.
Now DC is almost considered like a 51st state because they have like a one or two reps maybe, or maybe one senator or two senators. I can't remember what it is they have. Maybe it's just the House. Maybe it's both House and Senate. So they have representation, but they can't vote.
Oh shit, dude.
Am I going the right way? I feel like I'm in a different area, that I did something the same
Yeah,
thing.
you're not
as
killing
you.
people right now.
Oh,
keep
then
going,
I'm
keep
not.
going. There you go. I see you. Keep going.
Oh, we should get more explosives. I think I found one.
I feel like I've become more patriotic lately.
Me too, yeah. I've always
Like,
been
I was watching-
fairly
I was
patriotic, but even
watching
more
this.
now.
Yeah, like I always felt like countries, was first or whatever. But like I used to have a lot of pride in my Mexican culture, and now it's like I feel like I can't right now. You know?
All right, now get clear before it detonates.
It's good
Oh,
to
shit, get out of there.
honor your
Yeah, yeah.
previous
Where you
culture,
come from.
but it's more important to be an American instead of being like a hyphenated Mexican American, like some people want to be.
Yeah, exactly.
African American, Italian American. I'm sitting
I
right
think
next to
I've
this
learned that-
fucking thing. I'm using it for
Oh,
cover.
you landed. I've learned that
Wind
more
blows,
because
I'm
of
just
all these
catching on.
Somalian stuff that we've seen and all this illegal stuff. Like these people don't care about the country, and even those Democrats half the time. I was watching this fucking, what is it called? Those Jubilee videos, Surrounded, and there was this black senator. He was trying to run for Congress or some shit. I don't remember. He was an elected
He just
official
walked
or
in
some
the
shit.
fire.
Yeah.
And I thought I was bad.
And like just the prompts that he was giving, like saying things like Trump hasn't fulfilled what he promised to do, and then he was saying that like Doge was a complete disaster,
Oh, stupid.
and he was just doing like out of bad faith arguments. It was really ugly, and it's just like. And he was a Democrat, and I don't know, it was just really embarrassing for him to be calling himself
Oh, I
a
got
Democrat
it.
Medical assistance.
and be talking about like that. You got down?
Agent
Nowhere to jump.
incapacitated.
I've listened to a few Jubilee videos, but not too many lately. There was one I listened to too long ago. It wasn't too bad, but
Terrific.
it was. A lot of it's the same arguments you always get into, like the same talking points.
Ladies man 217 2_17.
Let's
I
kill this
think you are
guy.
incapacitated.
Ah, shit. They're all over the place. Every angle. Alright, reloading. Die, motherfucker, die! Alright, back on the mental. Alright, not help. Come on, motherfucker. Good time to reload. The guy dead yet? Alright, there you go.
I think that's really ugly to be able to make bad faith arguments and then get put in a platform.
Yeah.
Like Jubilee should be embarrassed to be doing those kinds of things.
You would think that eventually people
But they're
would
just
see
as
what
biased.
someone's doing,
Jubilee is
and
so
it
fucking
won't work.
left-sided,
You
dude.
you can try to play that game, but smart people should be able to see right through it. Eventually.
But like they're not wrong. And Jubilee does fucking like, they do put out there like, oh yeah, this is incorrect or some bullshit like that. But sometimes I don't know. Maybe they just verify the claim that's being made and not like the whole context. Like, yeah, okay, maybe Trump hasn't been successful yet, but we're in the first year. Like, what are you on about?
There's some things I know he's kept his promise on, and some things, yeah, he's still working on it.
Like, somebody can only do so much, and so like we ran, and then like these people sometimes can't make an argument, and so he's like, he said that he hasn't done anything, or that Doge has been a complete disaster, and they haven't got their money. I don't know. He's making a fucking shitty face, and then the people on there just can't argue with them back. You know, they just don't understand it. And then the way he argues, he just takes jabs and shit. Like, he was calling out some petty shit that happened earlier. Like, he was mimicking some shit. It's like, dude, you're ridiculous. What are you, week 5? Like, come on, bro.
Might as well be. The way they think, the way they talk, the way they act.
I don't know where the door is here.
They totally forgotten,
Doesn't
you
even-
know, about sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me.
Ladies man
Now,
217
you know,
2
words are
underscore
violence.
17.
Violence is violence.
No taxes to be paid at 5.
No tax paid at 5. Well, you mean 5-year-olds? I don't think they pay taxes.
Ladies man 217 2 underscore 17.
At 5
That's
p.m.?
why childhood is just a free trial nowadays.
Here's this.
What?
I don't
You want
think
to
about
make
this.
kids older than 5 start paying taxes somehow? On their lemonade money, lawn mowing money, snow shoveling money, paper boy money. Whatever.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? Where are we going? Plants explosives. One more. There's one
Oh,
more
yeah.
around here somewhere.
I've looked. I don't see anything, but I
Yeah, I
didn't
don't
notice
see it.
what you were seeing. And like, oh yeah, okay, there you go, blowing up one more, but
Maybe it's over there.
everything looks like something that can blow up.
Right.
I think this one's already blown up. Nah, whatever that is.
Oh, look, it's up here right
I
now.
know what it looks like. Right. Oh,
Right
oh, yeah. It just looks like another box.
You do
One
that
of
one.
those boxes.
With those munitions destroyed, True Sons won't be able to launch any major offensives in this area anytime soon. Good work.
Oh, yeah. You want to go do some off the grid for a little bit, real quick?
All right.
Yeah. We finished one mission. That's good. Good enough for tonight. But how do we teach this guy swag, Randy? Like, how do you teach a guy swag?
Basically, just you have to show them. I guess. I don't know. He has to witness it, unless you get videos of it, or we can like, I don't know, role play.
We're gonna have to role play a few times, okay?
You know.
Yeah, it'd be a good stream, dude. It'd be a good stream. We can go to Hooters. Practice on the Hooters girls.
They may not be as nice. I mean, they'll be nice, but they may not hold back. I don't know.
It's okay.